Okay, so chat, we've all seen the clips that have been going around. There's a couple clips that are really noteworthy of Mitch McConnell basically just like freezing unexpectedly while giving like different like press conferences or statements to the press and stuff like that, and it's very bizarre to watch. Thank you. Thank you very much for that Twitch sub. I do appreciate it. But it's very bizarre to watch, and it's kind of sparked the question for a lot of people as to whether or not he should even be in office anymore. How old is Mitch McConnell? Let me see. Age, Mitch McConnell. Hopefully I spelt that right. This guy is 81 years old, chat. Thank you.
TV joined the Kuma Nation.
Thank you very much for that Twitch Prime. I do appreciate it. But this guy's 81 years old, chat. And he's still in office. Like, I honestly think, okay, we have these old dinosaurs that are making decisions for our government in the current age. These people are like completely out of touch because they don't have the mindset of like younger people in office that can actually make decisions based on like the current year and stuff like that. And not only that, but like the guy clearly has some kind of health issues that are, in my opinion, making it difficult for him to do his job. But in any case, I'm sure most of you guys have already seen these clips. But I wanted to show you guys these clips anyway. So we'll start with this first one here. This is the first one I saw. Mitch McConnell appears to freeze during a press conference.
After finishing the NDA this week has been good bipartisan cooperation and a string of
and he's frozen, chat. That he's frozen. That's it. He's gone. Lights out. Like he's there, but he's not there. Everything behind the eyes is just gone. Actually, I have the perfect meme for this. Hold on a second, chat. Let me see if I can find this. Chat. Hold on a second. Is it this one? Here we go, chat. Here we go. They just escort him away. They just fucking, okay, you're done here. Move along. Oh my god. Oh my god. It's so bad.
So this is the coming up on the 1-year anniversary of the IRA.
Okay, so you guys get that clip. But there's another clip. This one is more recent. This one's from about a month ago. Let's take a look at this one.
I'm sorry, I had a hard time hearing you.
That's okay. What are your thoughts on running for re-election in 2026?
What are my thoughts about what?
Running for re-election in 2026.
That's
Did you hear the question, Senator? Running for re-election in 2026? All right, I'm sorry, you all. We're going to need a minute.
Oh my god. I hate to laugh because this is clearly somebody who's having some kind of medical issue. But like, how do you not?
Penny.
This is our government, chat. This guy's a fucking dinosaur. He shouldn't be in office. He should be in a fucking like old folks home.
okay.
Somebody else have a question? Please speak up.
I like how they try to brush that off as like, oh, he didn't hear you, so please speak. Look, and you see them ask like, you heard, right? And he kind of gives a little confirmation like, yeah, I heard him, but he still doesn't answer the question.
Did you hear the question, Senator? Running for re-election in 2026? All right, I'm sorry, you all, we're gonna need a minute. Senator Benny.
I feel bad for them too, like having to like prop this guy up and pretend like everything's hunky dory.
Okay.
Okay, so obviously these are like old clips, all right? These were already in the news, but the reason I brought this up is because Mitch McConnell actually recently did an interview with CBS, and the subject of this did come up. They talked about various things like, you know, his take on like, you know, the war in Ukraine and, you know, the Israel-Palestine situation, stuff like that. But what I really want to focus on are the questions about his health. So let me skip forward. I think it's right about here. Let's take a look, chat.
Back up the Israelis in every conceivable way after this attack by Iran-sponsored Hamas.
You oppose all diplomacy with Iran.
It's not a question of whether you ever talk to them or not, but it's a question of what do you do? What do you do?
Chasing dopamine in the chat says, seems like dementia. He should not be in office. Yeah, there's something going on with his health. And, you know, I've seen people speculate that maybe he had, you know, a stroke when those incidents happen, or, you know, maybe he has like Parkinson's or something like that. I'm not a medical expert, so I'm not going to jump to conclusions of what the fuck is going on with him, but he's clearly not well. Like, it's like I said, he shouldn't be in office at this age. He should be he should be at home enjoying his retirement. You know what I mean?
And clearly, the nuclear deal that the Obama administration agreed to and that the Biden administration tried to
oh my God, Gimp in the chat says the blood of the young is not working anymore. Oh my God. It's so fucked up.
connect is not the way to go. There's an axis of evil in the world. China, Russia.
Bren's Wild World in the chat says Congress needs age limits. I agree. I don't think someone should still be in office making decisions for our country that, you know, they have a very serious impact on the future of our country when you're this fucking old and like barely holding it together. You know what I mean? I truly agree with that. Yes, there should be age limits.
North Korea and Iran. And we need to stand up to the axis of evil, not try to do business with them.
I want to ask you as well about the moment here in Washington that we are in. A number of members of Congress, including Representatives Miller Meeks, Ferguson, Bacon, Ken Buck, have said just this week that they have had death threats against them. How concerned are you about violence against lawmakers working here?
Well, I think there have been more threats.
Oh my God. Strodes in my chat says he needs a sippy cup. Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh my God. My chat is on fire tonight. Holy fuck.
Lately, and I am concerned about it.
Are you concerned about more political violence going into an election year here?
Look, I think since 9/11 and January 6th, we've had heightened security here at the Capitol. I'm sure we're a target for all kinds of evildoers, both in the United States and abroad.
People wonder about your health. How are
Here
you
we go.
feeling? How are you doing?
Here we go.
I'm fine. I'm completely recovered and just fine.
I don't understand how... Do I have to play the clips again? I don't understand how you can have not one, but two moments like this in a period of a couple months and just make the argument that you're fine. I'm sorry. I'm not a medical expert, but I'm sorry. This does not look fine to me, chat. When I look at this, I don't see a man who's fine. Something is seriously wrong here. He's gone. How How is that fine? Mitch.exe just fucking crashed, chat. That's delusional. Like, that's literally delusional to think that that's fine.
You and your office felt the need to share and disclose some of the details about your health because of some of these public incidents. And the doctor here said there was no evidence of Parkinson's disease or a stroke or a seizure. And I wonder, is there anything the public should know that wasn't disclosed?
I've seen, like, where's that article at? I saw an article. I think somebody actually posted it in my Discord server. Let me see if I can find it. But somebody was suggesting, apparently they were suggesting that it was just like, he was just dehydrated. And again, like, I'm not a doctor, but I feel like, you know, if I've ever experienced dehydration, I usually have like a headache. I'm a little bit sluggish and fatigued and stuff like that. Maybe feel a little bit faint. But like, I don't know if that, like, dehydration just causes you to, like, literally crash like a fucking computer in real time. Like, I don't know.
I'm in good shape, completely recovered, and back on the job.
So does that mean that you think you are able to continue serving and you want to continue serving here at a time when we are talking about incredible dysfunction in Washington?
Exactly. Like, there are so many things going on in the world that the US is involved in, and he's like part of like very serious decision making in regards to these issues. And for him to not even be able to go through a public speaking engagement without literally just freezing up, like, how can he do his job like that? If you're too dehydrated, you can have delusions. Do you think that was what was going on there? You think he was experiencing delusions?
I think we ought to be talking about what we were talking about earlier rather than my health.
You've made clear.
Oh, he got really snippy there. He didn't want to talk about it. I mean, I think the American people have every right to be concerned about someone who's making very serious decisions about the future of this nation. I think they have every right to be concerned about his health.
You have a lot of policy disagreements with the former president, Donald Trump. Doesn't it trouble you that he is the front runner for the Republican?
Anyway, that's pretty much all I wanted to take a look at is the comments on his health. Like, it's like I said, like, this guy's making very important decisions for the future of this nation. I think the people have every right to be concerned about his health, especially when we've had 2 instances of this kind of thing happening on a very public platform in a period of about 2 months. Everybody has a right to be concerned about that. So for him to just brush it off as, oh, it's okay, I'm fine, and I'm just doing my job, and I think we should focus on other things. Like, no. People have every right to be concerned about that. This is an issue. And I do think that he's not fit to be in office anymore.